What up, though? What it do? It's your man's Drew Cash, BKA Cash Drew, aka Nah, you can't call me what you want, and your damn show can't call me broke. Looking to have a little discussion with my people. You know what? I ain't really feeling this. So I want to talk to you guys real quick about a guy named Alpo. So, Alpo. And no, I'm not talking about the dog food, though he might have sold dog food. I'm referring to Alberto Alpo Martinez. Supposedly an infamous young drug kingpin back in the mid to late 80s, early 90s, involved in a numerous amount of murders and highlighted as a king snitch / king rat. Most of you all will probably know him from the movie Paid in Full. If you ain't familiar with Paid in Full, highly recommend you go check it out. Pretty good movie, one of my favorites, starring Wood Harris, Mekhi Phifer, and the rapper Cameron, who portrays the character Rico, which is based on Alpo. Glamorized him, made him seem very charismatic, polarized him. And in real life, that's exactly how he was. A lot of people remember him as such, but a lot of people also remember him for, again, the numerous murders that he committed, some of which was friends of his. One of those friends, Richard Porter, was considered a best friend of his that he murdered due to drugs and money.
So I said, yo, man, this dude Rich up in New York, man. And he knew Rich because he knew Rich from me bringing him to New York. So this day I went back to D.C. I said, yo, man, this dude here, man. I just found out this dude is jerking me, man. He's like, what are you talking about, Paul? I said, man, this dude's getting these bricks from my man. I'm supposed to get half at this price. And he charging me this price because I'm thinking it's still coming from his connect. And his first thing come out, he's my man, let's kill him, man. I'm going to ask Rich. I'm going to step to him because I'm really just fed up with it now. I said, yo, I'm going to ask Rich who he got that coke from. This last thing I got, who he getting this coke from. And if he lied to me again, that's it, it's over. Okay. I'm taking him out. So one thing led to another, and I don't want to go into all that, but did I, the question is, did I have anything, did I kill Rich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes, I killed Rich. Yes, I killed Rich. Why did I kill him? It wasn't personal. It was business. I'm going to tell you this, because Rich, like I told you, like the story I threw with the connect and all that, Rich, he was lying to me about something that there was no reason to lie to me about. And in my mind, it just told me that if this little bit of money can come between what I thought was a wonderful relationship and a friendship, then no telling what you might sell me down the line for. And I gave him the opportunity to tell me the truth, not once but twice. So when I already came with the plan with my little man, and like, yo, if he lied to me, we just gonna do what we need to do, then that's what happened.
But that wasn't really a best friend of his. It was more so a good friend of his, but a business associate, and they became good friends due to the fact that they were that they both were in the same drug trade. There was other friends that he also had a hand in their murder as well, all still tied in due to the drug trade. So he robbed a lot of families of their loved ones due to his occupation. He also, around this time, expanded his operations to the Washington, D.C. area, where he continued to be involved in the drug trade and murders as well. All just business, nothing personal, as he'd like to say it. While out in D.C., he befriended some men of power in the area who were already doing their thing in order to further his thing. He befriended some killers. One of those men, Wayne Perry. Wayne Perry was the person who was like more so the muscle of his operation while he was down in DC. Wayne Perry was basically a serial killer as well. He killed a lot of people, and the feds supposedly wanted Wayne Perry. They were able to apprehend Alpo. Alpo, instead of getting a life sentence, because he was a murderer as well, he did commit murders or have people killed. He testified to, or...
How many are you actually charged with?
14.
14 homicides?
14 murders, yeah. Well, we're going to give you 10 years, Mr. Martinez, or we're going to give you 15 years, or even 20 years. No, they wanted me for the death penalty. They was trying to look to give me the death penalty, or if they couldn't succeed with the death penalty, they was going to try to give me the rest of my natural life in jail. Because we had murders, we had 2 murders 2 blocks away from the White House.
Testifying against, to lighten his sentence. Let me also be clear that Alpo was the one who was first caught and captured. He was the one who, through his own mistakes, ended up being arrested. In doing so, he decided to turn against, again, his comrade, Wayne Perry, and snitch on him in order for him to avoid the death sentence and to not get a life sentence.
If Wayne was so loyal, why'd you flip on him then?
But my man was so crazy. Dad, so my lawyer came back at me and was like, look, they trying to make a deal, man. They really want Wayne Perry. They want you, but they also want Wayne Perry. And if you got anything good on Wayne Perry, they're willing to make a deal with you. So I was like the less of 2 evils. Me and Wayne, we were both evil to them, but I was the less.
Right.
Evil one. Like, we can sleep with him, but we can't do nothing with Wayne Perry.
Right.
We got to prosecute one of them, so I'd rather us prosecute Wayne Perry.
Wayne Perry was ultimately captured. He was the one, in return, given a life sentence, while Alpo only received 35 years. So, again, like I said, you got him famous for back in the 80s, late 90s of being, you know, a drug, quote-unquote, kingpin. He definitely was a drug dealer. I don't know if he was a kingpin or not, but he definitely was a drug dealer. He definitely was one of the youngest drug dealers, you know, doing a thing around that time that was doing it pretty big. He was known for being flashy. He was known for his style of dress, his jewelry game, and the way he did his cars as well. But he also was known for being a murderer and a snitch. He was sentenced to 35 years. He did 20 plus of those years and came home in 2015. Came home, was in witness protection for a little bit. And then this past October, well, Halloween to be exact, 2021, he was murdered. Caught in an ambush, caught in an assassination, however you want to word it. But in the early mornings of Halloween, Alberto Martinez was slain. He was taken out. A lot of people was happy, very happy, at the news of his demise. Quick side note, as far as Alpo hanging out, frequenting, being seen, being around in Harlem as much as he was, I don't know why he made that decision, why he made that choice. why he took that approach. I don't know if he thought that it had been such a long time that nobody was pressed. People had moved past it. I don't know if he felt his reputation was of such where he couldn't be touched or nothing would happen to him. I don't know if he thought shit was sweet or not. But ultimately, that was a foolish and wrong decision on his part. So maybe he had a death wish. That's the end of his story. Again, a lot of loved ones feel as though either A, he robbed them by taking their loved ones away from them, EI murdered them, or by help sending them to prison. It wasn't just, his own people that he was doing business with, but other people who were also in the drug trade who he hadn't done business with, or maybe they were opposition, or maybe they were somebody just that he knew some information about, but he helped send them away as well.
A lot of people, Poe is snitching, Poe is telling. Yes. If that's what you want to call it, then that's what you call it. But Poe calls it looking out for Poe. Okay. I'm doing what I got to do for me, and for the people that read this and read the article, or the once upon a time friends that I thought I had, and they look at it and say, "Oh, Poe went out like a sucker," or Poe went out like this. In life, you make choices. And I thought at the time when I did what I had to do for me, I thought I definitely had to understand that what I'm doing ain't right, but that's what I needed to do for me.
Right.
I've truly come to accept that I made the right choice. But when them crackers wanted me, they put the full court press on me. We gonna hit you with the death penalty. We know we got you for this murder. We got you for that murder. This is the capital punishment right here. We gonna get you. I'm sitting up in there like, yo, the hell am I gonna do? And I'm talking to my lawyer. My lawyer like, yo, your ace in the hole is Wayne Perry, because they asking about him and this and that. And I'm saying, yo, we're not going there right now. Here's 70, 80,000. Let's get this thing rolling and all that. And then they started bringing in the wife, talking about going to mess with Mama Duke and the sister and the niece. I said, hold. Let's talk for a minute. What you want?
So, you tell me, is Alpo a kingpin more so? Is that what he's known for? Or is he known for being a king rat, a king snitch? You might be saying, okay, Drew, this Detroit brand made. What is your reasoning for talking about a Harlem ex-drug dealer who is no longer here with us? Well, I'm going to tell you. With the show BMF being so popular right now, there is quite a few infamous king snitches in the BMF organization as well that played a role in a lot of people's family members' lives being taken from them. Not due to their life literally being taken, but due to incarceration. So, the king of rats, some would say, or one of the rat kings, was just slain. So, when you playing in this game and you thinking things are sweet, when you playing in this game and you thinking, hey, in order for me to get off easy or better my chances, I'm going to tell on those that I was doing dirt in, I'd recommend that you think twice. You make your bed, you lay in it. Rats die 1,000 deaths. Snitches get stitches. And like some would like to say, karma's a bitch. Remember that?
For 25 to life, Rico can't live with that.
I ain't snitching on nobody from Harlem, man. I give you a couple cats down in DC doing their thing, out of town doing their thing, but I'm not snitching on nobody in Harlem, because when I come home, I'm still gonna be the king.
Say the movie, dogs.
That was just a quick hood reporting, quick hood service, public service announcement. But I get with you guys next time. Peace.